We are a full-service law firm. We have an office here in Salt Lake City, of course, but we have 15 offices spread throughout the country. We're based in Philadelphia.
We have a practice group that runs from litigation, business and finance, and resort real estate development, well known in those areas in the Salt Lake City community.
My specialty is in real estate, particularly in resort development and timeshare law.
Here at Ballard, we have a diversity and inclusion initiative that is firm-wide. My involvement in that has primarily been through our Ballard Women Affinity Group. I've been a co-leader of that group for the past 7 years. I started when I was an associate, and then when I made partner a few years ago, I became co-lead of the partners. Now we're grouped all into one large group, all of the women of the firm, which is terrific.
I'm fortunate enough to work for 2 female partners. There's Melanie Vardabedian is a litigation partner.
One of the initiatives we participate in very actively in our office is the 1L program, where we bring in first-year law students and help review their resumes, preparing to answer questions about themselves to help fill in the story about what their experience has been. And that's very rewarding, to come and bring in those students and let them see the offices and to help communicate to them, this is a place where you can belong. I think for many of them, they've never thought, I will be in a law firm, I will be an attorney. A lot of them have been first-generation college graduates.
We all come from different backgrounds and different environments, and those environments bring a different perspective to the work in business, the work in social events, the work in litigation. With a diverse and a higher diversity, even with the judges. They bring a different point of view to the judicialship, just like we have to bring a different point of view to our case and our representation of clients.
Diversity and inclusion really are core values. And the neat thing about Ballard is that the tone is set from the top. So it starts with the chair of our firm, Mark Stewart, in Philadelphia. We have a chief diversity officer, Virginia Asanda, who I talk to probably at least every week, if not more often, about the diversity initiatives that we're working on, implementing them. And then my role, in addition to being a co-lead at Ballard Women, is a member of our diversity council. So that's something that Virginia devised, where we have a representative from each of our offices throughout the country who meet quarterly with Virginia to help devise what we're going to focus on in connection with our diversity and inclusion initiative and how we're going to really implement that in each office.
The other piece of that puzzle, though, is that the world is changing, and clients are becoming more and more insistent on creating diverse teams, if you will, particularly in the legal market. We have clients who insist that if they're going to have us act as their counsel, they will require that we have a diverse team. We can't just load it up with one male-oriented, for example, practice, because the legal business is mainly male-oriented in many respects.
I think Ballard just recognized that having a diverse workplace, whether it is with women, which we're talking about, but also just diversity in general, contributes to its success.
One of the programs we just started participating in is the Elevate Her Challenge, which is local here in Utah. And I went to my first Elevate Her meeting this year, and I just found that so really sort of strengthening, encouraging to have so many women come together in Utah, in Salt Lake City, to say, we're here, we're professionals, we're entrepreneurs, lawyers, all of those things, and then to come together in sort of strength and unity and say, how can we elevate women? How can we help each other succeed in our careers? It's a great thing.